I'm gonna steal one of your gummy snakes, and you can't. Okay, I guess you can stop me by eating it.
No, it's yours.
This
yours.
one's
no,
yours.
it's yours. I don't want it. I don't want it.
I'll
it's
have
yours.
this one.
Eat it.
There's more
Eat
than one.
it.
Which
No.
color do you want?
I want that one.
Okay.
What was I gonna play? What if I just said fuck it to Homebody and we played Dream Daddy and just seduced a bunch of dads? No, I want to play Homebody.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't you hate visual novels?
I don't hate visual novels.
For streaming.
Yeah. I hate streaming visual novels because what I want to do is sit and just read. I think the thing is, I hate reading out loud. That's a lie. I don't hate reading out loud.
You don't like reading.
I love reading. I'm just so ADHD that
Shrimp is illiterate. It's actually a real problem. I know not all of you are from the United States, but you need to know how bad the illiteracy epidemic is getting over here. Shrimp. Huh. Well, that camera issue is not supposed to happen.
Well, I put a webcam on my Christmas list for a reason.
We're gonna just try to reboot that camera, and it is fine. We are
there
good.
we go.
We are golden.
I am gonna go pee though.
All right.
Just so you know.
The ad has ended, and it is time for us to begin the homebodying. Let us embody the homebody and stay home and play video games.
Yeah. Let's play a esoteric psychological horror game.
Yeah,
Are you prepared to keep me safe?
I am prepared to turn off all the lights and run and hide in the other room when it gets scary.
I know where you sleep, Henry.
I mean, not after tonight, because you're going to kick me out. So,
I'm gonna whisper scary things into your ear while you sleep to try and trigger nightmares if you abandon me to this game.
Okay. I don't know if...
Wait.
Alright. I don't know if you guys have heard of this game, but this is Homebody. This is a game by the nice technician from Game Grumps. Jory.
Yeah. The guy who works at Game Grumps, who's like a real sweet, dorky little fella, made apparently a fucking terrifying psychological horror game. But you know what? Pop off, gang.
I hear there's puzzles, and I'm all about that, so
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
I know nothing about sorry while I munch.
Should I get a notepad? Because if we're looping, I imagine we're going to want to... Or, like, if we're... Alright, I'll go get a notepad.
Yeah. All I know about this game is it's surprisingly scary. You're in a time loop, and it deals heavily with themes of, like, agoraphobia, anxiety, social anxiety, lots of, like, social problems with interacting with people. I'm still looking at the wrong camera. So I get trigger warning, I guess, if you deal with those kind of things. Horror game? Yes. Yes, horror game. So yeah, trigger warning if you are uncomfortable with themes of like agoraphobia, social phobias. There's a lot of that in this game. That is all I know. And I know that there's little puzzles, and I like little puzzles, and sometimes you get jump scared by a man with like a 3-pixel face.
You're going to have to get used to tank controls.
I don't want to.
Well, unfortunate. That's how this game's played.
No! Oh man, there's so many languages.
It was his cute little paws hitting the floor as he jumped from what is the equivalent for him of a 5-story building in my dresser.
I'm around to. See, I knew everybody just wants to see me be afraid.
Yeah.
Well, you're in luck, because I am nervous.
I'll tell you, Shrimp is a screamer, and so am I.
Hello? Is this the beginning of Friday the 13th? Click on the mouse location to move there. Double click to run. Alternatively, use...
Lost.
This is the beginning of Friday the 13th. Not Friday the 13th. Nightmare on Elm Street. Homie, are you okay?
26 unread messages. That's my life.
Yeah. Well, that's because you're popular.
I know about popular. I ruined the ambiance of this game you bought by singing a song from Broadway.
Hey, Lily. You're not giving up already, are you?
You said Lily, even though it says Emily.
I said Emily.
Nope, you said Lily.
I said Emily.
I think we'll see it on the replay.
Somebody tell me, did I say Emily or Lily? Yes. I mean, no. I'm on my way there. Kinda. Are you panicking? Do you need to pull over? She saw the price of gasoline increase for her and she was sad. Dude, gasoline is like $7 a gallon here.
Too real.
I already did. I'm at the side of the road. I already did. I'm at the side of the road. I did what? Panicked or pulled over? Pulled over. I've got 2,600 messages from my friends, and I just know it's going to be bad news. I've been sitting at the side of the road for 20 minutes just trying to stay calm. But I don't think I can handle it. I'm thinking about turning around.
And you were hoping I'd give you permission?
I would like permission to turn around, yes.
Look, you're not going to a funeral, you're going to a cool old house, hang out with your friends, and watch a meteor shower. You do this every year, and you always seem to have a good time. First things first, hands on the wheel, key in ignition, start driving.
Okay.
Listen up, I'm trying to get railed back in the apartment tonight, and if you turn around, you're gonna ruin my night.
You look like
there
a
you
good
go.
boy.
I'm a very handsome boy. Nice girl voice, Henry. Thank you.
Henry's used to playing NPCs.
Emily, it feels like you haven't left the apartment in weeks. Being in the middle of nowhere and watching a meteor shower doesn't sound so bad, does it?
You're becoming Moby.
I'm a little Moby.
It's not that. It's like they're sending me pages and pages of instructions on how to get into this weird old house they rented. Like, there's a keypad on the gate, and Gary sent me the code, but I just know I'm gonna get locked out somehow, and I'm gonna run out of gas trying to get back. The cops are gonna find me a week from now, a skeletal husk behind the wheel of my car, clutching my phone.
You're spinning in circles, Em. You're fine. You're safe. They miss you.
I know. I know they do. I'm just fucked up about it. I'm already, like, 4 hours late. It's gonna be another hour before I get there.
I don't think another hour is going to make things that much worse. Would it hurt to just be honest with them about it?
I don't know. I guess I don't know how to say, I wasted a bunch of time stalling because I didn't want to come and not make it weird. Things are already weird enough. I haven't spoken to any of them in almost a year.
Not since the game day. You really think they won't forgive you for that?
I think it doesn't matter what I think. I think I'm panicking.
Emily. What are you so afraid of?
Laura's a good friend. Memory log.
Memory.
Call back if you see this. We're going to the Kroger down the road. Sorry if we miss you. The gate combination is the third number down on the post-it. See you soon. Combination 420.
Blaze it.
Check keypad. You can recall important facts from your memory log. Check the folder icon or press tab. Cool. Third number down, 8129. Memory log updated. You remembered to press done, right?
I believe I did, but if you want to hit it again.
This is my anxiety.
Spooky, scary,
Spooky, scary social events.
Oh my gosh.
I'm being watched from a window.
There's someone in the house that I know there's someone in the house.
Oh, hey Cliff.
There
Jail.
she is.
Jail
the star
for
of the show.
1,000 years.
What?
The just lighting a cigarette and immediately putting it out and walking away as soon as you see your friend.
Yeah, long drive.
Long drive,
huh?
huh? It wasn't that bad. I think it was all in like 3.5 hours.
Felt more like 6 from here. We were getting worried about you.
Lie. I got delayed by a work thing. Sorry. A work thing took up more time than I expected it to. It took way longer to pack up after the con than I expected.
Nice.
It took way longer to pack up with the cover.
Oh, the graphic design convention.
Yeah.
Well, now the work week is over and it's time to sit around doing nothing. You're gonna love it, Emily. And hey, I take it you got my text message?
Yep. All of them.
Cool, we were worried you wouldn't be able to get inside.
Did Pete have any trouble getting here?
Actually, Pete isn't here yet. He's about 33 hours late. Yeah, he was supposed to be here last night.
Oh, fuck.
Worst of all, the owner of the house didn't want to let us in before everyone named on the rental was here.
I let you play. I listen. No worries. Feel free to comment and talk away. We love it. I love being easily distracted. Yeah, like a server at Olive Garden, not wanting to seat us until our whole party had arrived.
It took some convincing for him to let us stay. Is that why Mr. Nest gave us an hour of instructions on how not to wreck the place?
God, it's like every Airbnb.
I think he would have done that either way. He didn't strike me as the kind of guy who gets a lot of company. Not to be mean. Was that too mean? You're fine. And anyway, come on in, Emily. Make yourself comfortable. For real, we got some catching up to do. How long's it been since last I saw you? Like a year? Yeah, don't keep us waiting any longer. I'm doing Lumpy Space Princess for Francine. I hope that's an appropriate voice choice. It's gonna be real awkward when she's getting murdered later.
Oh my god, you're like stabbing me.
Hey, why don't I take your bag for you?
Okay.
Hey, everybody's really happy to have you here. I am too. I say, not smiling, and not blinking, and staring at you. Is this how you feel whenever I drag you to a social event?
Yes. Wholeheartedly. Ew, I don't like the little loading. Oh.
Is it tank controls? Walk around. Oh, wait, it's click and hold, right? Examine lock.
What kind of Resident Evil 1 ass shit is this?
Dude, it's fantastic for establishing atmosphere. You gotta give it that.
It's so unnerving.
Listen, the way that game designers in the old days worked their way around the limitations of the hardware they were working on is fantastic. And I personally love seeing modern game designers take cues from those older games in order to create that atmosphere.
There's a reason people seem to love this game. The locking mechanism doesn't have power. A yellow cable leads from the lock mechanism into another room.
Hold on, I gotta go take a shit out. So I'm gonna run for 4 hours.
Yeah. I thought they were for a really long time. I gotta pee. Oh.
Is that a clown?
That's a clown. Examine bookshelf. One of the books is missing from an otherwise full bookshelf.
You want me to, like, take notes of that sort of stuff down?
Yeah. Oh, there's a fucking clock! Read newspaper article. The Chimpton Tipper, August 20th, 1974. It's happening last Tuesday. The group of young men and women run a gamut of creature and professional aspirations. A writer here, a hyper-realistic...
Creative. You said creature.
Creative. That... I don't know why
Hold on. Does time run when you're reading?
What?
It's not. It's paused.
Yeah.
Okay.
The group of young men and women run a gamut of creative and professional aspirations. That really looks like
a writer
creature to
here,
me.
a hyper-realist painter here, an industrial engineer turned performance artist beside.
The latter would be Clara Jones, whose reputation rapidly rose throughout the past year as a holder of revivalist happenings of the highest order, her work dazzling and frustrating poets and academics alike. Just last week, the group to which Jones belongs gathered in a disused steel plant beneath a meteor shower to take in her latest work, orchestrated with her creative partner,
Add in 5 minutes.
Parker Nest. Thank you for that. Okay, so they're doing...
So that Mr. Nest
Where
owns...
the fuck did she come from?
I don't know. But Mr. Nest owns this place. She's been there the whole time as far as I can tell.
Mr. Nest owns this place, and some shit happened beneath a meteor
An
shower.
artist
recently.
beneath a meteor shower, and you're a graphic artist. Pulchritudinous means beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't know if you... Mommy, do not eat Christmas! I will go stop him.
Look at him. Witness his shame.
Come to me, my kitten. My fat cat.
We gotta get the presents up there. We're waiting to put on the ornaments until the lights get here. Why are so many people in this room?
Dust to dust.
Oh. Receipts for construction projects. A lot of sheet metal and rebar. The drawer was full of bees. Dead bees individually encased in tiny plastic trays, but still. This drawer is empty. This drawer is full of Christmas ornaments. Full of small plastic baby figurines. Jesus.
Those are for cakes.
What?
Those are for cakes.
Yeah. King cakes. This drawer is full of rocks. This drawer is full of tiny unmarked vials.
Do you want me to write these down? Because there's a lot.
No, this is gonna be something else. This drawer is full of rubber bands. This drawer is full of dirt. Some mysteries are better left unsolved. There's full of various die. 6-sided, 12-sided, 20-sided. Drawer inside 12, there's a ripped piece of paper. It's page 110. The text is about something called The Watcher that the writer or protagonist is afraid of. Where is the book this is missing from? The drawer just had an empty can of some off-brand energy drink. It's full of tiny skulls. Probably. Mice? Let's go with mice. Drawer's full of pens. Drawer's full of screws.
Weird. You want to talk to these? You don't want to talk
What
to
is
these?
this?
It's a Cyclops. You all really went in on the artificial stuff, huh? Our receipt was half fruit snacks.
Yeah. I don't know what it is about this weekend. I don't usually eat that stuff, but it just feels right, you know?
Sure. Nostalgia and all that.
Sure. I love artificial stuff, though. Like blue raspberry. Blue raspberry doesn't make sense. It's literally not based on anything. There's no such thing as a blue raspberry, but we're all comfortable with it entirely as a product. Pink lemonade is the same. It's alien and bizarre, and that's why I love it. Pink lemonade is actually based off of raspberry lemonade, which is why it turned pink.
Actually, pink lemonade is a traditional drink. Historically, it gets its pink color from strawberries, or with this addition of sumac.
I guess strawberries instead of raspberries. I was wrong.
And sumac is actually a plant that grows around here.
Nah, shit.
None. Hi, Emily.
Oh, hey, Emily. What do you think? Social or to the point?
You know what?
Ambiance.
I'd say from a roleplay perspective, let's enjoy the party until it is.
Yeah. Gary, we haven't caught up in a while.
I know.
What have you been up to?
What?
What have you been up to? 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 What have you b We haven't really caught up in a while.
We haven't. Not that things have actually changed. And that's mostly a good thing. I'm still noodling around in Illustrator all day at the glove factory and hanging with Megan and Cliff a bunch. Life is pretty good.
I'm glad things are working. Fuck. I'm glad the others are still around for you. Are you still working on comics? Yeah, are you still working on comics? Are you still working on comics?
Of course. In the sense that I sit on ideas until the week before I need to write, draw, print, and assemble a run of minis for a con, but that always works great.
That's basically what I do. It's so hard to resist waiting until the last moment. If a zine is sloppy, it's more indie. That's basically what I do. Incidentally, I'm more tired than I have ever been.
God. Anyway, things are good. I was out the other night with some friends. We went to a dive bar nearby to low-key celebrate my pal Ashley's lizard's birthday. We drank too much in honor of the little bastard and ended up at one of those touristy pick and mix candy shops, which is not a good thing for a drunk person to have access to.
What a mood.
You just get too excited and start grabbing all the things you loved as a kid, and then you realize that gummy cola bottles suck, and it's like, why did I get so many of these?
It's true.
Anyway, it was pretty dumb fun, but fun nonetheless. You do anything exciting lately?
I went to breakfast with Laura last week.
Fun!
You guys already went out to watch the Perseids? I'll ask about the book. Do you know anything about a book with a monster called The Watcher?
The Watcher? I remember hearing that somewhere. Crap, it rings a bell, but I can't quite remember. Maybe you could ask Francine. She's good with books and whatnot. And she's standing right behind me, isn't she?
You guys already went out to watch the Perseids?
We went last night, yeah. It was a bummer not to have the whole group there, but it was good.
Did you actually see a comet?
Nope, just gave my time to adjusting everything, but burned the stars into my retinas. The Perseids are supposed to be at their peak this whole weekend, so it's not too late. Not that the meteor shower is actually why we do this. Francine and Cliff both said they saw one last night. Lucky ducks. No, the voice. Your voice is in it.
Oh shit, you voiced someone in GTA? That's awesome.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Who is it? I don't have GTA, but I know it exists. Well, what's the plan for tonight?
Yeah, that's more my brother and my kind of game. Mostly my brother. My brother is really into crime. We were talking about watching a movie later, I guess. For now, I'm just gonna watch Megan play video games and see if Cliff needs help in the kitchen. You know, Cliff. Men like him belong in the kitchen. Cliff is working on dinner right now, but he says he should be done soon. Anyway, Emily, you just got here. You should go say hey to everybody else. I'll still be here. Wait, by the way, have you heard the house rules yet?
Oh, time pauses while you're talking to people. Nope. I just got here.
Funny, it feels like you've been here longer than that. Well, I mean, you did arrive and then immediately go up and spend an hour rummaging around this office.
That's true. I'm trying to remember what the Twilight Zone theme sounds like.
That's
the bitch. Gummy worms.
Anyway, the only part that really matters is we're supposed to stay out of the cellar in the attic.
Wait. Why? Now I want to know what I'm missing.
Right? There's probably a body up there. Or bodies. Plural. We're not going to be up to anything for a while, so you can get settled in. So, Francine.
No. So, Francine. I'm here.
Oh, hi, Emily. Glad you can make it. Your room's down the hall.
Yeah. Sorry I'm so late. It took longer to disentangle from the con than I thought it would.
No need to apologize.
Well, thanks for putting this whole thing together. Again.
No problem. Hope you've been well.
I've been good. Really busy. Just non-stop working.
Seems like it's been paying off. I saw Pumberton at Borders. Congrats.
Thanks. My third grade art teacher started writing books for her grandkids and needed somebody to draw them, and we've kept in touch online, so I kind of lucked into it.
How nice. That's very sweet. Since you're here, have you heard the house rules yet?
The guy who owns the place is pretty precious about it, huh?
I think this place is just important to him, but I'm glad you're all caught up. Oh, and by the way, something's wrong in the bathroom. So don't go in there and try to like a fat deuce. The toilet won't flush.
That's not the start of a good story.
Nope. They're old pipes, I guess, and they get backed up sometimes.
Do not flush tampons.
They work, but there's this big, weird pump on the wall that's supposed to keep things flowing. That sounds like a puzzle.
That sounds like a puzzle.
Right away, Cliff came in and messed with it, and I yelled at him, and now we're not going to touch it again.
Got it.
Cool.
Yeah. Excuse me. Do you know anything about a book with a monster called The Watcher?
The Watcher? Interesting. I feel like it's right on the tip of my tongue. Alright, that's from In a Glass Darkly by Sheridan LaFonu. It's got a bunch of creepy stories in it. In one of them, the hero is stalked by some sort of creature who he calls the Watcher. There's also a fucked up bird that shows up. It's pretty great.
Yeah. Francine, I heard you actually saw a comet this time.
A meteor, not a comet, but yes, it was amazing. Humbling, kinda. I mean, it would be humbling if I wasn't actually so great.
He's going full lumpy space princess. Oh my glob. Makes you feel kind of small, huh?
It does. It's a cliche, sure, but it's the kind of thing that puts things in perspective.
Francine, what a name. Yeah, it's not a very common name nowadays.
It's nice to be back in touch with anybody. It feels kind of like a dream.
What the fuck? I'm glad to see you. In one piece, I mean.
You're referring to the last time we went out to watch the Persides?
It's been on my mind, yeah?
Emily, I wasn't paralyzed and I didn't go missing. I fell and hit my head. Sure, we spent a portion of the night in the ER. That was its own kind of togetherness, wasn't it?
Right. I have complicated feelings about that night, for sure. Yeah, it's fucking Francine. It's been a while.
It has.
So, how was the drive?
What?
Did you take the 80, or...?
What are you, my dad? You know I had the same drive as you. I did it a good 30 hours ago, but we were coming from the same place.
Right. Of course. How have you been?
Pretty okay, I think. Finally doing a bit better with everything.
Are you still doing freelance writing? Doing, like, magazine copy?
Aggregator website copy, but yes. Today, the path to the great American novel is paved with listicles, sadly. But there's momentum. She's working for BuzzFeed.
Yeah, she wants to be an author, and she's working for BuzzFeed. Have you been meeting new people in the city?
I mean, sure, I've been working my way into a few circles of friends. It's been slow, but I'm being proactive.
I believe in you. That stuff all comes with time.
Time isn't really an object. Aside from freelance, I've really got nothing but time. I'm working on the social stuff, but most of the people I talk to on a daily basis are just kind of terrible.
God, I'm so glad I didn't try to play this game while working at my last job.
Yeah.
Or
The
job before
the
last.
last job, yeah.
The last real job. The last office job.
Escape rooms are real jobs.
Well, the last office job then.
Yeah.
I get what you mean. People really stress me out sometimes. That's why I stick to people I know.
But the pool of people you know thins out over time. Before I left home, the only people I knew were Cliff, Gary, Megan, and Pete.
Same. I mean, exact same. Them and Laura, I guess.
Aw, how's Laura been? She's been your roommate now for, what, almost 2 years?
And they were roommates.
They were roommates.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
It's possible they're actually roommates, but it's also possible that they're not actually just roommates.
Laura, she's doing great. She's been out of the apartment more than usual for work stuff, but she's been good. Wild that we've been living together for almost 2 years now. I'm really grateful for her.
Oh, good. Is she still working in data entry?
It's me. Data analysis. Yeah. Fuck it. Let's be honest with our friends. Without her, I would have fallen apart by now.
How nice. I always regretted not getting to know her better.
Yeah. She seemed to like you too. The time that you two met. We went out to breakfast last week.
That sounds nice.
This guy's just fucking around. What do you think of the library?
From an anthropological standpoint, they're fascinating. It's fun painting a picture of somebody based on the contents of their bookshelf. As for the book themselves, they're not bad, per se, but very dated.
Yeah? What can you tell from the homeowner about these books?
I would guess he's very much a product of his time, and I suspect a number of drugs.
These are all books that somebody reads to you while you're on acid.
In the 1920s.
In the 1920s.
He seems to have stopped collecting sometime in the 70s. They're signed first editions by Gary Snyder, Lawrence Ferlinghetti. But now the spines are broken like they were never read.
More of a collection than a library, maybe?
Absolutely. These books are here to be surrounded by, not necessarily be read.
You're piecing stuff together about the owner of the house, huh?
I forgot you didn't get to meet him. His name is Parker Nest. He seemed like a pretty charming person. Maybe a little eccentric though.
So it was him!
This is me after you die. In the alternate timeline where you die in a tragic car accident, I buy a cabin.
Wow! We have to get married first.
Okay.
And I have to somehow, against all odds, I have to be pregnant when I die.
Okay.
To just layer on the tragedy. Definitely alternate reality.
Yeah. He aggressively mentioned the parties he used to have here. How some of them ebbed and flowed for weeks at a time.
So, the weird old man who owns this house is way cooler than we could ever hope to be.
From a certain point of view, sure. He clearly wanted to reminisce about his glory days, casually casually dropping the names of dead writers he used to know. He kept mentioning Ken Casey and the electric Kool-Aid acid tests. Seems they're in the same beatnik milieu, though I couldn't tell if Niev or if Nest saw it as a party or an experiment.
When you met him, was he wearing a black turtleneck?
He was wearing a green cardigan. I understand the joke you're making, but no, I'm not very fun.
How far to the side of his head was his beret?
Emily, he's not a cartoon character. For all we know, he's an acid casualty who was just in the right place at the right time. I'm not about going to go snooping for evidence to the contrary.
Alright, Francine, you're way less fun than you were 5 minutes ago. Oh, you used to love snooping.
I also used to love mixing every pop together at Burger King. Doesn't mean I should keep on doing it.
I still love mixing every soda together. The best combo is half root beer, a quarter Sprite, a quarter lemonade, and y'all can fucking fight me on that.
It's fruit punch and Sprite?
No fruit punch. Fruit punch, okay. Fruit punch and Sprite would go together, but also fruit punch is ass. Please read your lines.
I no longer feel the need to rummage through an old man's personal things. Ever since...
The incident. Did I beat you to it?
No, you worked with me to it.
Huh?
You worked with me to it. But if you're more comfortable digging, knock yourself out.
Maybe I am.
Maybe I'm a nosy bitch.
I read something interesting about the homeowner.
Oh yeah? What did you find?
Writing about a get-together that Nest and his group had.
From what it sounds like, I'm guessing that's a happening. A thing where a bunch of literateurs would gather and do drugs and perform.
That sounds like such a good fucking time. Like, every situation I have ever been in where people are, like, hanging out and doing drugs and having a good time, it's all been, like, frat boys. And it's just people, like, in a space together. I'm like, fucking that? But if everybody was artists, sounds awesome.
Yeah. If I had done drugs.
If.
I would have done them in a cabin. And I would have drawn some art with my companions.
That sounds like a great fucking time.
I would have drawn a cowboy. And that's a double entendre. I'm guessing that's some sort of machine.
You showed them the fuck machine.
Hey baby, come look at my accumulator.
You wanna see my accumulator? You wanna see my accumulator?
What's he building in there?
The accumulator?
You're killing me, says Metarasu.
I'm good. I'm so glad that someone finds me funny. Or do you mean Henry? Henry, earmuffs.
We are.
Do you mean me or do you mean...
We are a
do you
duo.
mean we are?
We're
but like, am I funnier or is Henry? Henry, don't look.
Okay. Yeah, who's funnier?
No, I don't want to know because it's gonna be Henry and I'm gonna feel sad. Anyway. I still nothing good comes of a reclusive old man building something in his attic. Unless it's like a model train.
Even then, it's debatable. And hold on. Was that story here in this house? Yeah, it's on the notice board behind you.
Yeah, it's that one.
You too.
Thank you. I think so. What other house would it be?
So does that mean the accumulator is here in this house with us?
Is the accumulator in the room with us right now?
It's right behind me, isn't it?
I found something else about Parker Nest.
Really? That's interesting. What did you find?
A newspaper article about Nest and his group.
Oh yeah, I read that one. He must have been pretty charismatic back then. I guess he is still now. There's something about a man with followers that doesn't sit right with me.
Oh, he was the leader of the group. Ew. Henry is so in character and invested, the main character. Henry is the main character. As much as I would like to be... No, you know what? That's what it is. You're the main character, and I'm your manic pixie dream girl. I cease to exist when you are done with our storyline. I love you.
I love you too. You're the light of my life. You give my existence meaning. You're my partner. You're my main squeeze. You're my rotten soldier.
My sweet cheese. My good time boy. We should watch that show together. Because I'm interested in watching it, and I know that you've already seen it. But yes, Henry is the main character. Because he is the interesting one. It could just be an innocent 60s nerds doing their thing. Everybody had followers back then, right?
I guess even the best 60s nerds had something to hide.
Look how he slowly puts his hair down, like in American movies. You mean the, like, pulling his hair out of a ponytail and whipping it out?
Add in a minute and 30 seconds.
No, add in progress. Add ends in a minute.
Oh.
Wait, Henry, you gotta get a hair tie so we can pull it out slowly and you can whip your hair
I
out.
don't want to put my hair up right now.
That's fair.
That's a gummy worm. You put that in my shot?
Yeah. Gummy shot. Come on, Henry, you gotta drink the worm.
Gotta eat the worm first.
Yeah, you gotta eat the worm. It's like tequila. Have you ever drank tequila and eaten the worm inside of it? Have you ever drank tequila that had the worm inside of it? Because I've never experienced that.
I have, but I'm a vegetarian, so I didn't eat the worm.
That makes sense.
Will did.
That's disgusting.
Or maybe my dad did.
That sounds like a thing your dad would do. That sounds like a thing your dad would do to, like, try and assert dominance without, like, realizing that's what he was doing. Are you trying to remember?
I'm not going to be able to remember that week in Mexico.
Because it was a weekend in Mexico with your dad and brother?
I don't think many influential counterculture icons look good with the benefit of hindsight, but Ness seemed like a kind person. I'm choosing to take comfort in that right now. Anyway, it felt like Ness wasn't actually the star of that particular show. It seemed like his partner Clara was the actual mastermind.
Clara's a good name. Do you know anything about the Clara that Ness was involved with?
Was involved with. At least that's what I think, based on the way he talks about her.
He talked about her? When? When he was showing you the house?
Yes. He couldn't stop bringing her up. Like, everything about the house reminded him of her.
Were they together?
Decidedly not. Her name's Clara Jones. He said she had an engineering degree, but they met in the art community in the late 60s. They had kind of an art collective living here with them in the 70s and 80s. Very bohemian.
I've been to Bohemia. It's in the Czech Republic. That's where the phrase bohemian comes from.
Mm-hmm.
They're not working together anymore?
Nah. He talked in past tense. A lot of long, wistful looks. Generally aimed at my cleavage. It was in their youth, he said. She dabbled in exploratory art installations, and he looked at the dildos, and he used his relationship with her to toy with what he called experimental areas in the realm of physics.
To toy with what he called the prostate. No, it's a serious, scary movie, and we've been stuck at 8:02 for 20 minutes.
Which means they were at the same parties?
That's my line.
Yeah, but you're not saying it, are you?
You have no room to talk. Which means they were at the same parties?
Not on the same drugs, yes, but I think it went deeper than that. They worked together for years, and Clara helped Ness set up the electrical systems and security in the house.
Oh, so a crazed physicist set up the security systems.
Apparently the whole art collective thing disintegrated a long time ago, before Ness became a recluse.
Any idea why the two of them fell out?
No. I know that Nest hadn't really left the house for a few decades. At that point, he was a real homebody.
And bless him, he doesn't seem like he's the easiest person to get along with. It may be as simple as that. In any case, Ness isn't too eager to get into specifics.
Why don't you go do something else, Emily? I don't want to waste too much of your time.
You're not wasting my time? Okay. She's not a psycho. What is with the art in here? Sir, your house is weird. Doug. Rubik's Cube. I learned how to solve a Rubik's Cube while I worked at the escape room. Parker, thank you for the vials. I swear they're the last I'll need. Do remember to change your bandages because I do not plan on taking you to the ER again. The work will be done soon. Rest assured, it's as convoluted as you feared. See.
Oh, hey, that's your car.
Yeah.
So this is the window that somebody was looking out at you.
Okay. Okay, so this is probably our stuff.
The Bhagavad Gita.
The Song Celestial, or Bhagavad Gita, from the Mahabharata. Being a discourse between Arjuna, Prince of India, and the Supreme Being under the form of Krishna. Translated from the Sanskrit text by Sir Edwin Arnold. M.A.C.I.E. C.S.I.
A-C-I-E.
New York, blah, blah, blah. To India.
So have I read this wonderful and spirit-thrilling speech by Krishna and Prince Arjuna held, discoursing each with each. So have I writ its wisdom here, its hidden mystery, for England, O our India, as dear to me as she. This famous and marvelous Sanskrit poem occurs as an episode of the Mahabharata in the 6th, or Bhishma, Parva of the great Hindu epic. It enjoys immense popularity and authority in India, where it is reckoned as one of the 5 jewels, Panchartani, or Devanagiri literature. It is, in plain but noble language, it unfolds a philosophical system which remains to this day the prevailing Brahmanic belief, blending, as it does, the doctrine of Kapila, Patanjali, and the Vedas.
Oh, it just skipped all of 3. No, it didn't.
No. So lofty are many of its declarations, so sublime its aspirations, so pure and tender its piety, that Schlegel, after his study of the poem, breaks forth into this outburst of delight and praise towards its unknown author. Magistorum reverentia a Brahmanis inter sanctissima pietius officia refertor, ergo te primum vetis sanctissim. Yeah, nominisque he profeta, qui
oh my god, is there 290 pages? I'm not reading this whole thing. I'm not reading 300 pages.
The entire is the entire Mahabharata put into this? Are all of his siblings in it? Yeah. You read the Mahabharata?
Of course not.
Oh, it's pretty interesting.
I'm not a literature major. Holy shit, that's incredible.
Go to page 110.
It's on page 110.
Well, the other book had 110 as the page that was torn out.
Oh, you're so smart.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I'm smart.
Yeah, but you're putting things together and you're remembering things. I'm not remembering shit.
Okay, yeah, that's a good sign.
Hero, long-armed, beyond denial, hard man's heart is to restrain and wavering. Yet it may grow restrained by habit, prince. By want of self-command, this yog, I say, cometh not lightly to the ungoverned ones, but he who will be master of himself shall win it, if he stoutly strive thereto. Arjuna. And what road goeth he who, having faith, fails, Krishna, in the striving? I don't think this is the right book.
Okay.
Unless that means something to you.
Not immediately.
Yeah. Don't mind me just sitting here and reading the entirety of this book.
In less than a minute.
In less than a minute instead of socializing with my friends.
Footnotes.
They just put this whole ass book in there. Incredible. I hate this. Thank you.
Let's go find the bathroom. I want to play with the puzzle they told us.
Eulogy for the chosen few. Holy lightning strikes thrice. You are baptized in the great gunshot of it. The halo your skull makes against the night. There is little to do but welcome it, that swallowing dark. Welcome what moves beneath your flesh. Greet the worms in your lungs. Here they are at home. Look to that distant star, that cold, coy wink, and rejoice. A new you is risen. Emerge from your skin then. Discard the husk. You will not recognize the thing you used to be. From the dirt and from the skies, we have made you whole. From your hands fall a soft summer rain. From your eyes a cleansing fire. Cherish your rewards and look back upon the path you created to paradise. An altar, a chapel, that sacred place where you confessed the things you thought you were better than.
Oh, there's a hiding mechanic? Great.
I don't like any of that, thank you. It's a flyer for an electronic clock, maybe from the 80s. The illustrations have that gauzy airbrush look they did then. It says it has an optional electromechanical failsafe feature that lets it automatically deactivate on loss of power. Accompanying the flyer is a handwritten note. Clara, someone will be coming by from the electronics company to do the installation. Have them set the passcode as specified on the form and lock up the schematic and combination in the cellar cage when done. Do not let them enter the attic. Thank you. Pete. Parker, why are you suddenly obsessed with security? I can't tell if you're working to keep something out or keep something in. And why would they even want to go in the attic? I want to see you leave the house again someday. See. There's a hole?
Sticky note.
Thanks, I hate it here.
It's Minesweeper. Is that how many clean spaces are touching it, or?
No, it's how many bombs are touching it. I clicked that one. So these two are both touching one. Mm-hmm. This one is touching two. So it could be this one and then any of these three. This
diagonals count too?
Yeah, diagonals count. This one is only touching one.
Time is counting while you're doing Minesweeper.
One, two. I win.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna draw this. Might matter. Anything can matter.
I don't like it here anymore. I'm scared, Henry.
2, 2, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1. Alright.
Power box. Uninterruptible power supply. I guess that means it's important. I don't like it here, Henry. I'm scared.
Did the power go out? Go find everyone else.
Francine! What the fuck? Francine, hey. What's up? That lightning was intense.
That was upsettingly loud. And it's not even raining out.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Some kind of electrical storm, maybe?
Sorry everything got weird right when you showed up.
What the fuck do you mean? I have to pee. And I'm so nervous.
Yeah, go down this hallway.
I'm gonna get fucking murdered. Ah! Yee!
Ooh, that's a long, impressive hallway.
Yep. Classy.
What's the note say?
The output pressure on this pump should be set to 12 psi at all times. Do not touch.
Oh.
What?
Okay. So it fills up from left to right.
Why does that... Oh, these are little barriers.
Contrary?
Yes, you try while I run to the back. I'm trying. Okay, hang on. Here. Sit.
2. This is 6.
Excuse me, Bobby.
Oh, I did it!
Oh! Oh! Hang on. I have to pee. This is a nightmare. I am afraid.
As I was watching you do this, I thought I figured this puzzle out. So it fills up from left to right. You're controlling the top level of the leftmost column. And the rightmost column is like reinforced. And it's 5, whereas every other one is like 1 pressure per unit of orange fluid. That one is 5 per unit of orange fluid.
Okay.
So by setting the first one to 2, it filled up to 2 in the first, then 5 in the second, so that's 7, and then 1 unit in the last, so 7 plus 5 is 12, which is what we needed. Because there's there's only 8 unit.
Okay.
Oh, do you want to take the main seat?
No, it's okay.
Because it's getting scary, so you don't want to be in charge anymore?
Yes. Look, Henry, you want to be my co-pilot. I mean, sometimes you gotta take the wheel. I'll just branch out.
Oh, that was right.
Oh. Oh, so you figured it out without the instructions. Oh, wait, no, because that didn't
appear until after the instructions.
Yeah, normal cylinders increase PSI output by 1 unit per unit of fluid. Heavy-duty cylinders are reinforced with a bulkier housing, increase PSI output by 5 per unit of fluid. Oh, so you need 2, so you get 10 and 2. Okay. I'm so scared.
Wait, is there anything that can... So I can't really get into the crawl space or anything?
No. What does that mean? Press tilde to highlight. Interesting. What does this mean? Try Wasding, baby. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's Cliff. He's dead. There's a knife wound in his neck. This can't be happening. Go into the basement. Oh, oak, untreated. Door, oak finish, stainless steel, tungsten.
Oh, there's one of these.
Ah, 17 PSI.
Oh, well, we don't know what the final...
That's true.
Is this Minesweeper?
It's a path. Not budging. I think the locking mechanism is controlled by me.
Oh! Run, run.
Shift is run. I hate it here. I hate that there's a close-up on your face. Get out of here. Front door doesn't open a depot. That's not what the mechanism was supposed to do. What, Henry?
Sorry, the shifting camera angles.
Is that Francine?
No, it's Gary, I think.
Yeah.
It's Gary, he's dead.
His blood's soaking through his clothes. All your friends are fucking dead! What the fuck? Well, we told you this is a horror game!
Shit.
Hide, hide, hide.
Oh, did you see that?
No, what is that?
It's an elevator.
I hate it here. Why is there an elevator?
Fuck, I don't know what this means.
Why is there a mannequin? This place is a nightmare. I don't know walk.
Sarah Pranayama, focus on the breath. Zazen, ruminating upon cones, mostly regarding being beaten with a stick. TM, focus on the intake and the release of energy. Accumulator clean unit upkeep. Center my internal locus of control. Banish external negative energy. Lunch, post-lunch walk. Ideation, accumulator observation, meditation. Automatic drawing. Exploratory stream of consciousness writing. Nightcap, old-fashioned, some grass perhaps.
Preparation for liminal dreaming. Placing a bedstand journal for later transcription during the watch. An adaptation of Dali's famous The Slumber with the Key. Henry, what does this have to do with the Dreamlands, Henry?
I am so fucking...
Technique with the iterated... you're so fucking what? There was once a natural medieval habit of second sleep and a period of wakefulness referred to as the watch between the first sleep and second. This was used as the most productive time of day in which time a family accomplished most of their tasks. I adopted this practice for myself and found similar generative results. Yeah, because they're supposed to sleep in, like, REM cycles.
This is Tilt, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm nervous.
I'm gonna hide, and I'm gonna see if he comes back in here. And then I can see if I can smash.
What?
If the monster comes back in here...
No, what the fuck just happened to the closet? Are we glitching through it? Add in 5 minutes. I'm so anxious. Moby, hold me. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna be hiding behind Henry like a little bitch baby. Because I'm scared.
Yeah, man, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here.
Yeah.
Like, is there a time that once we hit it, we're safe?
I don't know. I know that time loops are a part of this.
But yeah, that's about the only spoiler we've got, is that there's... We know that there's something in the cabin and that time loops happen.
Yeah. That is all I know.
And that there were puzzles.
Yeah.
Which may be interesting, because I like puzzles.
that footsteps? I hate this. I hate this.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. What do you think? Because I don't... do I have to die? Do we have to die?
I don't know. Do you think it's one of those, like, you have a set amount of time before the shit hits the fan to find out what's going on, and you use your time loop to,
preserve what you've learned in the save times?
Yeah, to preserve what you've learned, and then you have to have, like, the perfect run?
I that makes sense to me.
Why are there no slats in the closet?
I don't know.
Do you want to just die? Like, real quick.
What do you think? Do you want to reach into... If we hit 2, do we want to die?
Yeah. If he doesn't show up, let's go search around. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I'm very afraid.
You know, this is uncomfortable.
This...
We could go play with that color theme in there if you want.
I don't wanna, because what if he jump scares us?
He's gonna jump scare us. Like, this is a scary game. We picked a scary game to
But
play.
It's a psychological thriller, not a jump scare thriller.
Alright, when it hits 2, I'm gonna go out there and
Okay. Anyway, oh god.
But now we know, from 1 to 2, this room is safe.
In theory. I'm so out of practice of being scared by spooky games. I've had, like, no time to play video games, and...
Yeah, I don't...
I'm going to listen to you to sleep. I get up and forgot.
Oh,
Not again! Go to bed!
Sorry, man.
I forgot about your habits. Go to sleep, my guy. What is this? There's little switches. What? You make... Okay, so you make sound patterns. That one wasn't this.
Oh, shit.
Get fucked, Birdman. Yeah, no, see, there's no slats in the closet. The closet slats are fucking broken.
Yeah, they were. No, I'm so scared.
Look, there's plot happening. We're bleeding to death. The critter's walking around. It was super cool chatting with you. Thanks. You as well, my guy.
You too, man.
This was fun.
Do we do bad?
Why does he look like a dolphin man? Don't look at me, sir.